Hey guys, welcome to episode number 5 of OG LEGO Reviews on Tabs. Today we're taking a look at the 2013 LEGO Galaxy Squad set, Vermin Vaporizer. It's 506 pieces. Your set number 70704. We've got 3 minifigs with this set, and this is one of the coolest sets of the new Galaxy Squad lineup that is available right now. Definitely has a cool Mass Effect vibe to it with the white, with the green, the really awesome design on the mech, and the vehicle itself. Plus the minifigures are absolutely awesome. Galaxy Squad is going to be one hell of a cool line. I've had this set for close to a month. Came out pretty early here in Canada, and I was lucky enough to pick one up at a local Toys R Us, which sold out pretty quickly. Just an awesome set. It does have, well, I'd say really no negatives. I know it might sound like, what, there's nothing wrong with it, and there's really nothing wrong with it. This is an awesome set. It's got some very interesting design work. Some, well, if you don't like stickers, this set does have a heck of a lot of stickers, but they add so much detail to this set. And the minifigures are absolutely awesome. So, without any further ado, let's get on with the review for the Galaxy Squad set, Vermin Vaporizer. I'm going to start off with this guy here. Now, this is the Insectoid, and he's got his little vehicle here. Now, it does have quite a maneuverable amount of pincers here. It's got 4 of them, which you can position pretty much to any way you want. Front, back, forward. You can have it in like a flying position here. Or you can move these up to attack mode, and to really put some weight on these too, it'll support the vehicle, which is nice to see. No problem. The figure itself is a spectacle. Man, this figure is awesome, but let's hold off on that. I'm going to take him out of the cockpit. It doesn't have much details in the cockpit. It does have some sticker work, engine block, flick fire missiles, and a fully posable pincer here, stinger, with a very cool gold lightsaber hilt. We've seen this when the Emperor Palpatine has this, of course, in the new Lego set, but I don't have that set yet, and it's cool to actually get another one. So there you go. It's a pretty cool looking little mini vehicle. Now let's talk about the figure, because the figure is the highlight of that of this little portion of Vermin Vaporizer. He looks very cool. Absolutely awesome detailing on his chest and extends into his legs. The head itself is very cool. He's got these piercing black eyes with a small little red dot there. He's got this cool little mandibles here, kind of like a Predator. Neat looking blaster as well. We've seen these used in the Galaxy Squad, or excuse me, Galaxy Squad, Alien Conquest, other minifig lines as well. And of course, this head does pop off. It's not a helmet. You can see some more of the detailed printing on his back as well. The only thing bad about this figure, well, I'll show you. Doesn't have really much of the way of head articulation and movement, because this extra piece extends back and covers up some of his neck, or his back here, and unfortunately inhibits some of his movement. But still, it's not going to hold me back from giving this guy a definite thumbs up. He is absolutely awesome. Very cool minifig. So we'll put him back into his vehicle. We'll put him to the side. And let's take a look at the main attraction here. This awesome, awesome vehicle. I cannot stress how awesome this is. Just look at this detailed work on it. Has such a cool look about it with these big, huge tires. You got machine gun blasters here, flick fire missiles up here, an opening cockpit here, which we'll get into more detail. Of course, another mech with these massive cannons. Open canopy, some extra weapons that are brand new. Very cool. And we'll slip this around to the back end. You got a control table here with the computer, and I'll show you some more cool stuff on the inside as well. So, first thing, let's take a look at some of these minifigs. First, we'll pop this down, show you one of the cool features here. Pop this down, just attached via this plug-in here. Raise the canopy, and you got another vehicle that pops out. It's like a little buggy. The buggy itself, pretty simplistic in design, but you got these cool guns on the side from Alien Conquest with the extra barrels, which are binoculars. And we got our Galaxy Squad hero minifigure in green. Very cool looking fig. Nice chest printing that extends to the legs. You got this helmet. We've seen this helmet used in the minifigures, and of course Alien Conquest, but it's the first time we've had it in green. Just got to find me a nice gold visor here, and we have the makings of a Master Chief custom for sure. Really cool helmet. And let's take a look at the figure's face. He's got a 5 o'clock shadow going on, a bit of a beard, scruffy look. And on the back, he does have this breathing apparatus. That looks pretty cool as well. We'll slap the helmet back on. You can see what that looks like. And there you go. He's ready for war. Awesome looking minifigure. Now, as you can see on the inside here, not much else for that section, but we got a purple thing there. What's that purple thing? I'm going to show you in a sec. Let's put this back up. Lower the cockpit. And some of the details on the back here. Very cool. Now, this huge mech. I'm going to show you this here. You can just twist this around, so on a 360, so you can position it any way you want. You can raise the legs to get it out of its little bindings. And we just give this a toggle, and there we go. We got a full mech coming out the back end of this vehicle. Very nice. Now the mech doesn't have super articulation, but you can spread out its toes. And you can see here, it's got a bit of ankle articulation, so you can move that up and down. It does have just a pin here to connect the legs, so you don't have the ball joints like you do on Hero Factory. But you do have ball joints for the guns, and these are awesome looking gun barrels. Flick fire missiles as well. And like I said, the cockpit's a 360. And we do have an antenna on the back, which you can move up or down. Just smack that cockpit in the head. And you got some extra weapons here, which I'm going to show you in a sec. We'll pop this open, and we'll take a look at this other minifigure. Now, this other minifig is very cool. Throughout the Galaxy Squad sets, you're going to get these extra little figs, which are battle droids. I'm going to call them battle droids. They haven't really given specific names. They're robots. I thought, wow, these are cool looking little soldiers. But it looks like he's a robot more than anything. This head is one piece. It doesn't have a helmet. This is a one-piece helmet, or excuse me, helmet. One-piece head. Nice painted details on it. And we can pop this chest piece off. And you can also stick probably some translucent pieces here to make it look like has a jetpack going. Now the figure itself, I'm glad they changed the chest design. It's not the exact same as the other figure. And on the back as well has some more printed pieces, printed work. So you can slap this back on. And this fig was one of the reasons. You look at some of the other Galaxy Squad sets as well. They all have these cool looking robots. This one I really like. This and the red one are some of the coolest. The blue one's pretty cool, and the orange, what the heck. They're all freaking cool. You're going to want them all anyways, because they look so damn good. But this guy does have some very cool weapons. So the mech has these extra little clips here to put some weapons in. And just disengage them. We'll leave that there for a moment. We got the shield. We've seen this shield used before in the Gungan. I can't remember the Gungan something in Star Wars with the Gungan soldier and a bunch of battle droids. It's not too bad. You can add that onto there. So he's got a cool little shield. Now he does come with this massive gun, which you've seen, of course, millions of times. Red scope. But this is a brand new piece. It's like a little energy blade saw. And we can attach that to the gun. And there you go. Cool looking energy weapon. What I'm going to do is put the shield in the other hand. Pop this gun in. Or maybe we can switch it around the other hand. Sorry guys. Let's put on this one. And this here. There you go. He has a massive gun with a blade, shield, and this is just a cool looking minifig. Very nicely detailed. And I love all the extra weapons too. It looks just awesome. Now, let's take a closer look at the back of the vehicle. As you can see, it's got a bit of a working laboratory going on here. We got this piece here, which is almost like a diagnostic lab for this huge honeycomb back here. I'm going to call it a honeycomb, but it's more or less like a cocoon for the insectoids. If you pop that out, Oops. Put this piece back on. This piece does have some little delicate pieces that, from rough play or whatever is going to pop out, but of course it goes back in with no problem. So you got this little honeycomb here, which you can put a minifig in. And you have this thing going on it. Unfortunately, it probably won't stick in for the pincers, but you could fairly attach it with another peg there and have this taken off and flying away. So I'm sure this is probably going to be a play theme and a play feature where you can capture characters and put them in this and have them sent off to the alien ship on a swarm of the Insectoid figures. But it's pretty cool to have this little thing here. And of course you can put bad guys in here too. Why not? It just goes in the back cockpit here. Back of this vehicle. When it's under diagnosis, you can have a scientist figure or whatever back there running tests on it. So there you go, guys. This is an absolutely awesome set. I'm going to show you some more of the details in a sec here. 2 instruction manuals. Some pretty thick ones too. And what you'll notice right off the hop is the new little description here for building your Lego sets. You open the box, you separate the bags, well, and build. That's it. Piece of cake. I'm not going to mix all the colors up. And then you got the build for the figure. The robot figures, and it's actually a really fun build. I had a good time with this thing, just seeing it come together. This awesome, very Mass Effect like vehicle, but like I said, it had tons of stickers. And the first booklet was about 78 pages. And then you got some pics from the other Galaxy Squad sets that are out. Definitely gonna pick up the orange one, and this one, love the red. And we got that very small set here in the corner as well, which we'll be reviewing very shortly. Some more Galaxy Squad stuff, and of course the Legends of Chima. Can't wait to see this stuff in person, see what it's really like. Like I said, lots of stickers. Lots of stickers. This has an instruction manual, and this one of course has your Screaming Kid on the back. And this one's about 31 pages, and then you get your fully completed Vermin Vaporizer. Great set. Absolutely awesome. Here are some of the extra pieces they had left over the build. You can add those on. It's cool, you got 2 of these gold lightsaber hilts. That's awesome. And then we'll show you a bit more detail on the box. The box really stood out. I mean, man, it is very cool to see this on the shelf. Very impressive looking box. You got some of the figures on the top here. On the back, you can see my Zeppelin. On the back, he's got some more of the play features as well. But that's about it, guys. That is it for the very first Galaxy Squad review on the new channel. Definitely rate, comment, subscribe, let me know what you think. We got a ton more reviews coming up. Lots more 2013 Lego, Galaxy Squad, The Hobbit. We got some awesome new Mini-Mate stuff as well. So stay tuned, and as always, rate, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think. And we're going to have a lot more stuff coming out soon. Take care, guys.